G Money was good, bro. Good morning, guys. Just a few things today. Let's just go over some charts, rates, currency, and everything. And I'll take out the gamma levels here. And okay, before let's just go over the levels here for spot gamma. We have 4,000 as our volatility trigger. Above this, bullish positioning builds up, and then we have 3,900 as our put wall, and then for call wall is also 4,000, I believe. Yeah. Call wall as well is also 4,005, so not bad. So 4,005 is our call wall. It would have been nice to see these two green days if the call wall rolled higher, right? That means there's demand above strikes, but right now there's not much demand. I posted one chart in the premium chat and pre-market, right? That shows the all the open interest for the other strikes above 4,000. There's not much activity on either side, right? That's not bullish or bearish, but there's not much. So the market could be very sensitive to options later on if we get some big buys and sells to either side, up or down. Okay, so keep that in mind. And personally, I'm looking at around 4063 as a level for the upside, right? This is where dealers selling may start. Okay, 4063 level, probably looking to short anything around 4050 for a scalp. Okay, maybe if I see the data is different, I'll get the updates around 9:30. Then I might even go long if there's interest at 4100. Okay, because I'm only trading, I don't care what happens tomorrow. But let's see what happens today, where we have a nice little gap up, and we'll go on from there. Okay, so far higher low, that's one scenario that we have. Higher low is the one scenario that we have, and then the other scenario we have is probably a inverse head and shoulder, which is possibility. Okay, who knows? And then if we take out all this, so the technical, you can look at it from all points. This zone that we are in is a very it's a supply and demand zone, right? So let's see which way we break out of here, higher or lower. Okay, a lot of things at the macro level don't make sense, and then personally, I'm still learning those things. It takes a lot of time to learn all those, but still trying to hold a grasp of it. Why? Even people who know about those things are not able to understand, because many things that are going on in the market right now, they have never happened in the history before. Okay, and so I'll leave you guys with this here, and then we have dollar. Let's see if it reverses. My whole thing here is if we can hold this uptrend a dip, right? So around 40.50, if SPX is hard, if the dollar can hold this level and turn around, and then 40.50 becomes a very good level, or even 4100 to short, because strong dollar will put a pressure on equities. Okay, I believe this is just a dip in an uptrend. Let's see what happens. If it continues coming down, then obviously that will be positive for the equities, as we know. Okay, and the yen also gave up some gains, right, after putting a little toppy candle here. Well, not toppy, but like, it was a little indecisive. And let's see what happens here. Maybe, I believe this is also a dip buy. To be honest, I believe this is a dip buy, and eventually it explodes higher in the coming weeks, I believe. Okay, but let's see. US 10-year rates, we are just at the 3.26, holding around 3.3, and I believe this also nice little rally from the lows from 2.5, and now maybe a small dip, and we probably break out further on this as well, I think. All right, the way it's holding, so there's nothing wrong with this to come retest the zone and come back up. So I would say around 320 should be a must hold for the US 10-year rates, and then we'll see it higher. But if this level fails, then obviously we have more downside. Okay, and if this comes lower, then obviously that would be positive for the equities as well. Bonds, surprisingly, they're selling this thing off, man. I mean, if there's money coming out of bonds, right, and if we look at it, because SPX is still holding near 4,000, but UB took out the low of the year just a couple of days ago, right? These are the treasury bonds, and if they're selling treasuries and not buying them up, then what happens here exactly, right? What happens here exactly? Let's find out. That's the only way to find out in the coming weeks. Does this mark the bottom? Maybe we get some inflows here, or do we break out the lows again? All right, and this obviously won't be good for the equities in the long run. Okay, if they keep selling treasuries. All right, and Apple, we had a little indecisive candle yesterday. I was looking at this chart, right? For a day trade, it could be a nice trade, but it's already up pre-market $1.30 or $1.40, I believe. if we break lows of yesterday on Apple, all right, if we break lows of yesterday, then this will be a big nasty move towards 150 most likely. So I mean, and then obviously today will be a big red day. Okay, and but Apple with a reversal candle, if we hold around here, it takes our yesterday's high, it has a move all the way towards 157.50 and 160. All right, 160 is possible today if we take our yesterday's high before lunch or so, and then sorry guys, still dealing with allergies. And 160 is possible on Apple. This is one chart that's on my radar today, so I'm going to be paying a close attention to it, keeping close eyes on it, and then we'll see where it goes. Amazon as well, nice little rounding bottom. Let's see what happens here. Or today could be a fire day. Today could be a fire day. It's Friday, that we can actually move, have a big day up, or we can even come all the way back down. All right, today will be sensitive to options, but again, there's not enough demand that I'm seeing on either side. So let's see what happens. And yesterday there was not enough negative gamma, but positive gamma was also very limited, but yet the market definitely ripped, right? And the move yesterday that I was looking for in the morning, the one that we called on voice chat, Albi was on this as well. And you know, I was looking at this fast move in the morning, right, because of the huge IV inputs, but obviously when the time decay hits, when the options go down on the put side, that fuels a rally, right? But instead we rallied, and then we got the move later on. But the idea was right, a fast drop in SPX, right? And Hamza, congrats, you caught it. That was a fire play. Gagani, you caught it, congrats. And then we were at this level. Basically what happened, there wasn't enough put demand to the downside. There was not enough put demand here. There was no put demand to the downside, but the 4,000 level held its gamma strong. Only a little bit was reduced, but then it increased up after again, and then obviously we had more traction towards it, right? And that's what happened. And with this, let's just look at the overnight plays. What happened? So overnight, oh wow, we're trading at 40.35. Okay, so we're already near 40.50. Okay, let's see what happens at the open. We'll be on voice chat. God bless. See you guys back in the chat.